And welcome back, everybody. We're here with Esports Club Kyiv taking on fnatic in this elimination match of the IEM Dallas Close qualifiers. And Brandon, Esports Club Kyiv, they came out swinging on Dust 2, taking their map pick in pretty decisive fashion.
Yeah, they really did. And it was really well played by them. And look, let's not even dwell on it. Let's just focus on the here and now. Here are the stakes for Inferno fnatic. They need to win this to keep the chances in their qualifier alive. If E-Club Kyiv convert this, then they will advance and fnatic will be eliminated. This is fnatic's map pick, hence they are starting on the T side to be a quick flurry up Banana. And immediately Pepstore, he does deliver the damage, but are they going to clear this player at dark?
Yeah, it's all on Amstor's back here. He has the angle. If he can swing out, he can maybe find a kill for free. Messi's clearing it, but he's jumping. It's a really hard target to hit. He actually somehow finds poison amongst that. Does go down eventually, though, so it is the 4-on-3. These CTs, they have rotated in quickly, though, and that bomb, it's actually not gone down yet. They're going to make this really difficult, but Crims, on the high angle, is able to find one, and the second just swings down and finds two. That's 3 in the round for him. Uklat Saver, he's now alone. Has a CZ, which is at least an upgraded weapon, but no longer is Crims going to take him out. That's 4 in the round for Crims. A fnatic, they start strong with the pistol.
They were a really nice adjustment from him as well, just to kill Alex in the flank. But Crims, what a round. He just leaps over from that dark position and just eliminates all of the CTs one by one. fnatic, they overwhelm the B site and they get a pistol round on the board. It's a good start, but can it be consistent? Just going to be the USPs for the CTs as they make their stack in towards B. fnatic, it could be a scary prospect if they decide to head that way.
Yeah, and while this should be fairly much a matter of protocol here, we do have to keep in mind that all the way back in the Inferno match that they had against Copenhagen Flames, they came and did such a huge job, 16-4 win over Copenhagen Flames. So fnatic, they want to make sure they don't let Esports Club Kyiv build up too much of a start here on the CT. And Alex, he's just going to be charging through with this Mac 10. The USPs are actually going to prove a bit menacing for him. Does take down one. And now Pep's on site, going to find a couple of his own. Alex goes down in the end, but it's just the Mac 10 that is lost. And fnatic, they convert it pretty cleanly. But now the real challenge comes out as those rifles are going to come out on the CT side.
Yeah, 100%. And they can utilize the utility they're about to purchase as well. We saw... Well, actually, we didn't really see much for CT side from E-Club Kyiv because against Copenhagen Flames, I believe it was 14-1 on their T side. So we're yet to really see kind of the protocols that they can muster with their defense. S4 is lining up a flash towards second middle. But fnatic, once again, they're trying to take B with numbers. They're doing so at such a fast pace. So much utility raining in. By a 9, it's really good damage, but there's no kills converted. And Pepsaw, he'll be the first to strike.
Yeah, Poisono is able to find the trade through the smoke, so it actually comes back into the favor of fnatic. And with these smokes down, the economy not established for Esports Club Kyiv, they're actually going to save. I was a little bit worried there. I saw them barreling up Banana. Crims, the only weapon he had was a CZ. I don't know how this gun ended up being the only thing he had. But in the end, it doesn't matter. He goes down. And the bomb is planted. So fnatic going to start off really strong here on their map pick. 3-0. But still going to be a buy round on the cards up next for Esports Club Kyiv, just because they are managing to save all 3 guns here, and it doesn't look like fnatic will be able to hunt them.
It looks like they will escape, you're completely right. And Pepsaw, he's having a lovely start to his game, chiming in with Crims. Messi hasn't really had to do too much, because by the time he walks up Banana, all the players of E-Club Kyiv have fallen. 3-0 right now. It's looking quite dominant. However, we did see this on Dust 2, and there was a resurgence from the CT side. We're about to see if it can come into fruition once again. As you alluded to, the buyer is here. Full M4s for E-Club Kyiv, and we're about to see where they head. It's going to be a 3-man stack over towards this A bomb site. But will fnatic throw pace at B once again?
I mean, if it's working, you may as well keep doing it. This time, it's not going to be quite as aggressive. Pepsaw is going to get a fair bit of control here. Has to use his smoke to extinguish the Molotov. Actually going to back off, which is a good idea because 2 HEs come flying in after him. That is still control taken. Crim's also playing around Boiler here, so really, the CT is being kept in check across the map. Just looks like fnatic taking a bit of a slow approach this time, just taking control, keeping the CTs at bay, and seeing where they can find an opening.
Yeah, for the most part, it looks like top banana control has been established by fnatic. Amster, he is tucked in towards these sandbags, but doesn't want to aggress the line. Because they don't really have too much information, it means that Uklatsaver is going to rotate over to reinforce the defense. But meanwhile, top brackets, that's the new point of intention. Pepsor, he is going to catch out the swing. Will get traded out 1 for 1, but immediately fnatic, they converge their attention towards short.
S4 on site here is in a good position, but gets taken down and then smashed in the pit. He's able to find one, but that's all he's good for. Alex, if he goes down here, there's a chance the retake can come through. He gets tagged very low. I think they're aware of this. You can see Uklatsaver, he's just going to chase him down. But they're not able to find him, and the fact that he gets away makes this retake a little bit less enticing. 2 on 3, especially with another smoke going down. Yep, that's going to be the straw that breaks the camel's back. They're going to have to back off, and once again, I have to see them save this. Inferno, one of those maps where we often get to watch the CTs have to save. Very hard to retake into both of these bomb sites, particularly with the player disadvantage.
100% and good work by fnatic once again. They just completely collapse upon this A bomb site. The trade spacing is really good, and they're able to continue their flawless run. 4-0 now, and whilst Kyiv, they do hold on to these rifles, the economy is still not in the best interest. Potentially, they might just have pistols surrounding this. Going to take a tactical timeout to potentially discuss the monetary situation. But this is a good start for fnatic. It feels like they're a lot more comfortable here on Inferno. But let's not rule out Kyiv just yet, as we did see them perform so well earlier in the day against Copenhagen Flames.
Yeah, exactly. And that was on the T side. Obviously, we didn't get to see too much of their CT side in the end, but it was the T side where they really showed a lot of dominance. And that was similar in Dust 2 as well. I think that that really is their preferred side. Just feeling a lot of confidence with their picks. So as long as they can build up a decent CT defense, I think they'll be feeling okay going into the T side. But it really depends how much fnatic are able to build up here. You can see that AWP now in the hands of Poison. Chance to see him do something with that. There's no AWP on the side of the CTs yet. S4, he hasn't been able to afford that at this stage. So it's going to be uncontested and a chance of Poison maybe to open things up.
Yeah, early mid-smoke being used by the CTs as well is just going to attract Poison's attention more towards Banana than a peek in towards middle. There were 3 players here originally, but now only 2 reside as fnatic. They do group towards this Banana position. Utility is being lined up. Potentially Pepsor will go in for this peak. The half-wall flash and the Molotov. It's really good. But Amster, he's just staying alive. He doesn't even need to activate because by a 9, he will eliminate Pepsor. So now the fnatic numbers are slowly dwindling. It's only Crims here towards top brackets, and it is heavily reinforced.
That's a great bait and switch setup there. They're just not aware that Amster can still be in at sandbags. They think Bio9 is the most aggressive player, and then Amster can swing out and find the second kill. And now Crims, he's going to activate the actual trait. It's not there in time. You got Slaver, he swings out a little bit late. So that's a freebie for Crims. Doesn't quite equalize things, but you can see both Bio9 and Amster are low, and they're the 2 defenders here on the B side. If they get spotted here, all they do does go down to Mezzy. That's a great kill, and that's going to open up this site now. Just this 12 HP player on the defense. They spot him as well towards quad. Amster, he's going to have to do something special here, and Alex just chasing him down. Going to turn this into a 3-on-2. The player advantage towards the T's. Uklatsaver has gotten in here pretty quickly. That bomb, though, I think it is going to get to go down.
Maybe an opportunity for the spray, but not to be. Once again, it's a 3 versus 2 situation. The rotations, they are here quite quick. And Smash does have a defuse kit. So Kyiv, they might have a look in here. Uklatsaver is towards this room position, but the afterplants, they are well established over towards this dark position. And even though Uklatsaver swings out towards the B-bomb site, fnatic, they don't need to reveal themselves. And they finally will. Alex, here double up. The spray transfer connects. And fnatic, they get a 5th round on the board, and they continue their flawless streak.
That's 3 in the round for Alex, and very critical there on the post plant. It looked like Esports Club Kyiv might have been able to steal that one away, but he swings out at the right opportunity to find 2. That's now going to be 5 on the board for them. You can see the money still not in a good place for Esports Club Kyiv. They're in the situation where they've got the full loss bonus, so they're going to be rotating buys. Buy 9 out with the Mag 7. That's an exciting pickup. We always love to see the Swag 7 in play. Going to be taking that one to the B side, likely going to play around the half wall. And S4 looking for a bit of aggression here. I don't think they're ready for this.
No, definitely not. Crims gets completely deleted. Now Mezzi, he's going to swing on into the MP9. Hang on a second. These upgraded purchases, they're doing the damage for E-Club Kyiv towards A. But fnatic, they want to take B with force. Fire 9, he's still alive here. Just tucked in the smokes. He's only on 7 HP, but that's all he needs. He'll eliminate Alex with that shotgun. And Pepsor, he's trying to recover the round. It's now a 2 versus 2, but Uklatsaver, he's rotated in.
Yeah, but Pepsor, he's just posted up on the angle, finds 2. That's all 5 in the round for Pepsor. It's the ace for the young gun. Fantastic round for him, looking incredibly sharp. And Esports Club Kyiv, they started it off strong, finding a few opening picks, but it all falls apart on Banana, and Pepsor finds the ace.
Yeah, really well played from him. We said a few rounds ago that he started off strong, and he's just continuing. And that's always been kind of a question mark for fnatic, is how well Pepsor will be integrated into this roster, and will he be a consistent factor? I think consistency is one of the main points for concern for this UK organisation. But on Inferno, Pepsor has been absolutely brilliant. It's another purchase coming in for E-Club Kyiv. They haven't really got the best utility to work with. A lot of it's already being expended. Alex, he's just trying to play his old tricks through the smoke wall. S4, he gets blinded off the line. And the wallbang, it doesn't quite connect, but it's another bait and switch position towards Banana. Meanwhile, Buyer 9, he's going to be tested towards Archers, but Crims finds the head. The experience shining through. And fnatic, look at the rotations. They're all coming away towards this A bomb site. The bomb, it hasn't even left T spawn.
Yeah, with Amster going down, S4 joining him. That's the B site open up. Once again, we're going to watch these 2 players have to save. This might actually be an opportunity for a bit of hunting. You can see the money on fnatic is built up now. It's in a place where they can afford to go for a bit of a look in. Try and deny any saving of this weaponry. You can see Uklatsaver, he's aware of it. He hears Pepsor jumping up, tracking him through the wall there. Pepsor, he's got eagle eyes here, but doesn't clear the close angle. So Uklatsaver is able to survive for now. And Mezzi, he's going to get the read, but Smash, holding the angle, does find him. Now Crims, he knows he's tucked in there. You can see he's crosshair trained onto the position. Oh, almost spots him. Smash playing around the angle actually catches him out. So this hunting, it's gotten actually quite expensive in the end.
There it has. Alex, you don't need to throw your life away here either. 7-0. They're looking quite strong. It looks like 2 players of E-Club Kyiv will survive the spam. It's not actually going to quite find the mark, but drops can come in. Utility can be purchased. It will be a pretty healthy buy for the CTs, but fnatic, can they be stopped right now? I really like just the change of momentum that they're doing over towards top brackets. They're prioritizing the rotations. They're really playing with them.
Yeah, it just feels like they're able to find these openings all across the map. Tactical timeout now coming in for Esports Club Kyiv. Good decision now just to take a breather, discuss your options, maybe slow down some of that momentum of fnatic by putting a pause on things for a short while here. They're going to have the buy into this round. You can see the save weaponry will allow S4 to get dropped. Could potentially drop an AWP from Smash, but it would mean that he'll be lacking a little bit of utility. And indeed, he is going to drop it over to S4. So we are going to see that AWP. This could be the difference maker. We'll see if S4 can make anything from this. He was quite solid on Dust 2. We'll see what he can do on Inferno with the AWP.
That's a heavy investment, though, so he's going to need to find the impact. He's going to posture himself down towards this middle position and actually have a look in towards Boiler. What a fnatic up to, though. Once again, it's 3 players early towards the B bomb site, making their way up top. Banana and S4. He will be rewarded, eliminating Mezzi down towards second mid. But fnatic, they're once again trying to exploit this B bomb site, but the rotations, it looks like they might be coming in just in time. If fnatic want to exploit this, they need to go now.
Yeah, S4 is rotated over. He knows he was spotted towards mid, so he's going to rotate as fast as he can. By a 9, he gets flashed through from S4. That's going to set him up to take down Pepsol. These flashes are fantastic. They're stopping fnatic making any headway in here. The smoke as well to deny that molly. Now Amster also playing around a smoke of his own. Just smokes upon smokes here at the side, but Poison actually finds Amster through the smoke. S4 gets the trade onto the enemy AWPer. Now By9 in the back of side trying to take down Crims is successful in that endeavor, and Alex, he's all alone. He's managed to sneak through to Ruins, but looks like By9 has the read on it. And now it's just a matter of time for them to hunt him down.
How costly can he make this? Every kill is a detriment. It means another rebuy will have to come in for the CTs, and he's doing a lot of damage. But 2 kills, it's actually not too bad if you're the CTs. Minimizing the risk, and I really like the defense. The rotations came over just in time, but more importantly, the defensive utility just displaced fnatic, and it didn't enable them to get into the site. They felt so uncomfortable trying to execute in. By a 9 just staying alive and doing the damage over towards Dark. It was key for their success. Finally, after 8 rounds of asking, Esport Club Kyiv, they get around on the board, but can they make it consistent? Poison once again with the AWP. In fact, it's a double AWP investment for the CTs. Amster, originally posted on Banana, is going to have to relocate towards Dark.
Yeah, that's an AWP taken off the corpse of Poison, so one delivered to them for free, so they figure why not run this dual AWP setup. They might not be ready for it here. Oh, gets the leg onto Alex. It's not enough to take him down. Pepsol takes a little bit of damage through the smoke and through the flames. Going to really have to do something special here to take down Amster, who's holding this line. Mezzi also brought low. All these fnatic players are the walking wounded at the moment, and the angle, he flicks onto him through the edge of the wall. A great kill from Amster. That bomb does go down though, but this retake, you got to feel that Esports Kyiv, they're keen to go for it.
I'm actually just so impressed that fnatic have even been able to get the bomb down in this situation. Poison, he's doing the damage, gets a kill over towards CT, and a second onto S4. That's one of the snipers eliminated. And actually, he takes down Amster at Ruins. Suddenly, this is so contestable off the back of Poison's heroics. It's a 4 versus 2. And these CTs, they're going to need to run away. They can't do anything about it. But Crims, he does try and eliminate them from contention. Not to be. Uklatsaver gets out just in the nick of time. But fnatic, they post around on the board. It looks so just improbable to win. But Poison, he comes up trumps. Such important kills from the back of the bomb site. It keeps fnatic in check.
It didn't look like fnatic had any right of being able to hold that post plant. All of them were like sub 20 HP except Crims, and he even went down during that. But Poison, I mean, when you got the AWP, your health doesn't matter so much, and if he can keep finding these openings, there was no smokes to deny any vision for him, and he was just able to take pot shots at them, just taking them down one by one. So a great round there from Poison. All of the players on fnatic stepping up here on Inferno. Now Crims, he looks like he's going to take first contact in towards Boiler, but it's going to be Uklatsaver that comes out ahead. So now the player advantage once again going towards Esports Kyiv. We'll see how they respond to this. You can see the bomb's actually making its way to A this time, so a bit of a change up from fnatic.
Yeah, it looks to be an apt pop. But there's 2 players residing in the respective pits. Let's have a look. Poison's got double flash, so he could potentially send them out for success, but damage has already been exchanged. Battle lines have been drawn, and S4, he will eliminate the AWP towards top brackets. It allows an opportunity for Alex to potentially creep out towards short, but he's been spotted. The utility is coming in. It allows the repeats to form for E-Club Kyiv, and Smash, he's doing all the damage. A lovely double kill. Mezzi is now left alone over towards this Boiler position in a 1 versus 5. It's going to be so difficult for him to get anything done. He will take out Uklatsaver. With 30 seconds left on the clock, it's such a difficult prospect for him to achieve anything.
Yeah, and Smash, what a crazy double kill, but Mezzi gonna get taken down by Smash in the end. That was a collateral headshot from Smash. Just the perfect lineup to take down 2, and that puts any attempt into this take out of fnatic. Now they get their second on the board. Still a chance for Esports Club Kyiv to post up a decent CT half here. You can see the money, it has been reset for fnatic as well. So good chance here for them to maybe claw something back. Actually, an interesting buy here. It looks like they're going to force around this. So it's just the 2 rifles and upgraded pistols. Fnatic going for a risky play here, but they are failing themselves, so I don't blame them.
Yeah, feeling very confident, but the defensive utility is in towards second middle. Crims already down to 62 points of health. Qualifier, he's trying to challenge in, but that miss nade is not going to help proceedings. fnatic, they do push Kyiv a little bit further back. It means the top brackets could potentially be gathered. However, it's a double warp push in towards long. The smoke, it plumes, probably at the worst moment.
They're going to get control of this site though. This is the bomb that's going to go down. So a great position for fnatic. The spam from Bio9 not able to find anyone. S4, oh, it looks like there's almost a chance there, and he does spot Crims in the end. Just catching him on the edge of that smoke. I think this might entice them to go for it. Looks like they're setting up for some sort of utility all the way back. That's a retake smoke coming through. They've got a Molotov to throw onto side as well. This might flush out that player that's tucked into the corner. It could be perfect. It's going to bloom. Alex, he's just going to burn out, I think. Yeah, he goes down. Poison behind this smoke, though. He's in a perfect position to hold this off. Just spamming. Mezzi gets the kill as well. And now S4 with the AWP. He has to get away. And fnatic, it feels like they stole that one away. It looked like the defense was perfect, but there's just no one on site once Smash goes down.
No, 100%. And the double long setup, it looked to be perfect, but the smoke, I said it might have bloomed a little bit prematurely, and it did because there was vision for the defenders over towards that long side, but the spray, it just doesn't convert when eventually their vision is obscured. And fnatic, they just take control of the space. They just accelerate onto the bomb site. They place a smoke down of their own towards Moto, and it just completely isolates the remaining defenders over towards this A bomb site. And the investment, it does actually pay off. A run boost for S4, taking the aggressive peek through the left-hand side of this smoke. But Crims, he will spot him out, and the spray, it's so close, but he does get away with his life.
How does he get out of there? He's like Houdini, just slipping through that smoke, just bunny hopping his way away. Somehow eludes the sprays of Crims and Alex. Very lucky to get away with his life. I love the movement there, the jump into mid, but there's just no players there holding it. So he's not rewarded. Takes a chunk of damage for his efforts. Now it's a bit of a slower move here. You can see the smoke going out towards long. Oh, it's a peek onto Amster here. He misses the shot, but he gets another chance here. Legs Pepsaw as well. So that's more additional damage done. These fnatic players, looks like they're going to be recouping in mid, potentially thinking about A.
Yeah, but look at this. Both snipers have now rotated over towards this B bomb site. And fnatic, they're going to exploit top brackets. They're going to potentially utilize the gap that they've created with these rotates. Qualifier, he's thinking about the possibility of long. And these smokes, they will come in. And fnatic, they're about to exploit it. Arch and Library smoke down. They're wrapping this A bomb site. And look at Qualifier. He's just tucked perfectly in this smoke, but he will be immediately traded out. fnatic overwhelm the A bomb site once again. For Kyiv, that's it. The economy, it's just simply not there. fnatic will hit double digits, and these rifles, they're going to need to be saved over.
Yeah, Smash had to find at least one there. The fact that he gets no kills there and goes down. You know, Kyiv tries his hardest. He's playing around that smoke, trying to pull off some shenanigans, but he's only good for one. Almost takes down Pepsaw in the process, but isn't quite able to do it. That's a bit unfortunate for Esports Club Kyiv. They came out of Dust 2 looking very, very solid, but here on Inferno, it feels like fnatic have their number. They seem to have the perfect read. You can see that experience of Alex as an IGL coming in here. Just really well timed on the site takes, splitting perfectly. Let's put them in a position to be 8 rounds in the league with still 3 to play.
It's because of the early pressure on top Banana and the fact that Kyiv, they're not actually re-aggressing and retaking that area of the map, so they have no information. It leaves them locked in the bomb site. Because they're not aware the rotation of that CT player is constantly on a pivot, they're not sure where the hit is going to end up. And Alex, you're right, he's calling this to perfection right now. 10 rounds. This is a different fnatic than we saw on Dust 2. There will be the double AWPs that have been carried over off the back of the save. We're going to see whether they can come into full effect in round number 13.
Yeah, Amster once again holding the angle here. He's going to get mollied off though. They've been happy to give up banana control the last few rounds. They were contesting it earlier on in the half, but I think they've been conditioned by fnatic here, and now they have to play a little bit more passive. Crim's been consistent in lurking in apps here. Found a couple of kills for his troubles, but it looks like banana is where they are going to be focusing their efforts for now. Just looking to take control. An early rotate of Qualifier as well. He's sort of sitting in Speedway, trying to decide where he wants to end up. They haven't really got a good read on where fnatic are going at the moment. I think that smoke from long is going to keep him interested towards the A site, and that does look like where fnatic are ending up.
100% top brackets is now the intention. S4, he's scoped on the line towards Boiler. But fnatic, they're actually going to head towards apartments. Alex, he's lining up this flash. It's going to be an A pop. Out the apartments they go, but Smash, he can't actually get anything done. S4, he's just holding the line over towards short, but he gets traded out. And suddenly, the A bomb site is completely collapsed upon. The bomb can be planted for Pit. It's a 4 versus 3. And once again, we see another layer to fnatic's assault. They take the A bomb site with another variation. It's just a simple apps pop. Because they haven't done it all half, it completely bamboozles Kyiv. S4 is completely rooted, trying to just eliminate the short presence that never really came in. And now it's an 11th round on the board, and fnatic, they're running away with it.
Yeah, I think that the apps play is just the perfect counter to S4's setup there. Obviously, they're not aware that that's exactly how he's playing it, but there's just nothing he can do. Just caught on an island in short there, particularly once Smash goes down in Little Pit here. Potentially, if he'd been able to find a kill, it might have been a different story, but even still, there were so many players coming out, it would have been very difficult. Now fnatic, yeah, they're really running away with this one. Ancient will be the decider. This is a best of 3, and you have to keep in mind that the loser of this is eliminated with no chance of going to Dallas. Whereas the winner, they can continue their run here, potentially finding one of those slots, but it is still a long slog ahead. But if fnatic can keep showing this form, they might be a contender for it.
Yeah, 100% S4. He's going to peer down the line, maybe met by Poison's scope. It's actually getting quite aggressive. However, the boost, it's been mantled in Banana. Alex gets traded out by Amster, but once again, look, the utility is just so perfect. The rotations, they're going to need to come in for Kyiv. It looks like Qualifier has made the journey over. Will drop a Molotov, potentially dissuade the movement. They can just jump over from oranges. The bomb site, it's completely cracked open. And Qualifier, the hero flash through the smoke. It's not to be. fnatic are leaving nothing to chance despite being so many rounds up. On the brink of elimination, it looks like they're rising from the ashes. The bomb can be planted. It's a 4 versus 2. And potentially, in fact, almost definitely, a 12 round on the board for fnatic.
You're really starting to think that maybe they should have gone for some of those retakes earlier on, right? Obviously, they don't have the foresight that they'd be in this position, but playing it so conservatively, playing it so by the book, so many of these rounds have just been saves after the post plan comes in, where there has been maybe an opportunity if they found their shots to be able to open it up, but instead they're going to concede their 12th round here to fnatic. And it's starting to feel like the game they had earlier against Copenhagen Flames, except this time the roles are reversed, and fnatic, they're the ones that are putting Esports Club Kyiv in their place.
Yeah, it's interesting you mentioned that because Club Kyiv, they had... It just felt like on their T side they could do no wrong. And there could be a case for that coming into the second half, but you've got to just look at the momentum. You've got to look at the mental fortitude of Club Kyiv. Can they dig their heels in and go, okay, guys... We've already taken a map off fnatic on Dust 2. Inferno, it's not looking so great. But can they mentally reset? And can they bounce back? That's going to be the main questions that I'm asking over the next couple of these rounds. However, it's the last round of the first half. Second mid flash has been popped in, and Smash, he does aggress, and he spots out the second player as well. This change of pace from the defense, taking the fight to fnatic, it could be the keys to success.
Yeah, I love this. And Smash has just continued to push through. Mezzy should have maybe an idea that this is possible, but perhaps not. He's not looking the right way. So Smash, he's gone all the way into the back lines. And this is basically going to force them, like, they have to go to B now. They know that this flank is coming in hot and fast. Amstar, he's playing around Pillar here. Has an opportunity to maybe find a kill. The smoke coming through to maybe give him a bit of cover. There's actually 2 players here as well. by 9. He swings out. The flash is perfect. Able to find one. Pepsaw, the flashes, the counter flashes. He can't find it. And now he's managed to push all the way up behind by 9, playing around here. And Pepsaw is actually left all alone. It's the 1-on-4, stuck in the corner. It's a 12-3 half. We'll have to take a quick break, and then we're back to see how this one ends. And welcome back, everybody. We're here with Fnatic taking on Esports Kyiv. Second map here of this elimination game, and Fnatic on their map pick are looking a lot better than they were in Dust 2.
Yeah, I think that's an understatement. Really taking the fight to eClub Kyiv as they do set up for this pistol round. It's actually going to be a 4-man stack over towards top brackets. As we just see Alex, the lone defender, towards Banana. This bomb, it is currently in apartments. They actually could completely circumnavigate these CTs if they do elect to go for this Apps pop. But Alex, he needs to stay alive right now. Actually, they're going to head towards Boiler. They're going to go right into Fnatic's clutches.
Yeah, Pepsaw, he's sitting on the angle here with Crims ready to swing out if he needs to. The flash is good, actually. It's going to blind all these players, but Pepsaw, darting around the pillar, actually runs out of bullets, but the kills, they all go in the favor of the CTs. It's just by 9 left, and he's on the wrong side of the map. He can flank all the way around, but it's going to take him a bit of time to get there, and by the time he does, still 3 CT players to find. So a great setup there from Fnatic. The 4-player lean towards brackets pays off perfectly, finding all of these players. Seems like the perfect read from Esports Club Kyiv, and you can see by 9 he's going to walk straight into Mezzy here. Ooh, might have spotted it, but not quite. Mezzy's going to take him down. Fnatic win the pistol, now on 13, a 10-round lead here on their map pick. Just 3 rounds that Fnatic need to take us to Ancient.
Oh, I tell you what, that was a little bit scrappy, but they do get it over the line. And eClub Kyiv, it's going to be interesting to see their decision. They are going to force into this one. They're going to need to gather some rounds on the board. S4 with the scout. Let's see where he's going to position. Will not be met with a scope weapon in Poison's arms. Instead, it's just going to be the MP9. 3-man lean on the A-bomb site. It's typically more of a default setup. These grenades, they're not actually going to land perfectly. Only a tiny little bit of chip damage done to Buyer 9.
He manages to avoid that one. It lands just above him there, protected by the roof of the underpass. It's a risky play here from Esports Kyiv, but then again, so would have Saving Beans, so they're really putting it all into this round. If they lose this, they'll be reset and up against 14. So really have to make this one happen, and S4 he does. What a great headshot onto Poison, just jiggling the angle, and he's so fast, finds it, but Alex, he's going to get flashed through, finds one, but trade out immediately. By 9, if he picks this angle, it's a chance he can find Mezzy, who's up close and personal. He's taken down by S4. So suddenly, the player advantage is in the favor of Esports Kyiv. You can see Crim's on the rotate already. Pepsaw in mid has a chance maybe to find Nuclear Saver. Spots his head, just going to tap at it with the FAMAS. Going to push forward, in fact. Actually might be able to play around this and catch this player off guard. But no, Nuclear Saver takes him down, finds the headshot onto Pepsaw. And now it's just Crim's left in a 1-on-3. Does know where this bomb is, knows that a player isn't here. So actually has an opportunity to make this happen, but Amster, he's going to shut it down. Taking down Crims, and alright, off the force. Esports Club Kyiv, they managed to bounce back.
Yeah, Fnatic, it seems like they were the makers of their undoing. They were just pushing all the way down Banana. They were trying to leave grenades just in their wake, even flashing Alex through the smoke. It was a dangerous play, and it doesn't pay off. eClub Kyiv, they managed to bounce back. Even after Messi's re-aggression in towards Banana, they go 1 for 1. And B is completely cracked open. Fnatic, they do have a lot of rounds to play with, so they will reinvest into this. Just going to play with these Deagles, and Mezzy, he just does burn alive quite a little bit. Will escape on low HP. With eClub Kyiv, they've taken top banana. That's why 4 of them are grouping potentially for this B site hit.
Yeah, that's what we saw them do a lot against Copenhagen Flames. It was these B-side hits again and again and again, and they were able to find success. They just completely put Copenhagen Flames in their place. So see if they can replicate that success here against Fnatic. Going to be smoked off, so slow down on this assault. Still hanging out in banana for now. You can see just setting up some utility. Collecting that bomb. There are 3 players here to greet them. That lurk smoke going to be dropped in to give them maybe a little bit of an opening here, but another smoke comes in from the CTs. Just keep slowing them down, and that clock, it's ticking further and further down.
And eClub Kyiv, they don't really want to walk through this. However, they just might have to. 40 seconds left on the clock. As the execute now will come in. Alex, he is playing anti-flash. If they don't clear him, it's going to be a scary prospect. Oh, but they will immediately smash. Clears the angle. Poison. He's going to run through the smoke, but it gets immediately traded out. It's now this 4-on-2. They're both rotating in from the banana position, but it's already being held by Amster.
Yeah, and at this stage, it looks like they're just trying to do some economic damage, but oof. Amster making a good case for the FAMAS there. Takes down Crims. And Pepsar, just a 5-7 and a smoke. I just want to hold on to this. If he can hold on to that to the next round, it's going to be an eco. Maybe he can do something with it. Has been the frag leader for them here on Inferno. And already we're starting to see a bit of a whisper of what we saw earlier from Esports Club Kyiv. Their T-side's always their strongest from what we've seen so far. The difficulty is they're up against 13 rounds. So, yeah, still quite a few that they have to find to equalize this.
But they'll have a good opportunity here into the next because Fnatic, they need to eco this. They can't invest anything. Pepsor, the only player with something, but it's still not much. He's got a Kevlar, he's got 5-7. So eClub Kyiv, they're in a really good spot right now to reduce the round deficit just a little bit, laying the foundations for the rest of their T side. But for Fnatic, damage is the aim of the game. Just trying to take some of the rifles out of eClub Kyiv's hands, but aggression is falling favour towards middle. But for once, it looks like Fnatic aren't going to reply, just really peek in towards these aggressive angles. By a 9, he's trying to just make Pepsor's life as uncomfortable as possible. The flashbang, it's absolutely perfect. Trying to set Pepsor up for a couple of kills, but he can't get anything done. And Alex has rotated all the way over, and that's created a big opening on this B-bomb site.
Yeah, that was their one play for this round, setting up the flash for Pepsor to peek off with that 5-7. But he's not able to get anything done, so it's going to be an open bomb site. Just a matter of time here for Esports Club Kyiv to get their 6 on the board. Just going to see if Fnatic decide to go and maybe steal away a rifle here. 4 USPs running at someone, can probably find a kill. I'm going to get a bit of info towards mid. Potentially going to come back and try and contest this. By 9, he's just tucking into underpass here. Going to peek up at the right time. Does get dinked, so he does go down. That's 1 kill for their troubles. And now you cut Saver. He can just sit back here towards App, spamming on his own. He gets taken out by the USPs as well. So they are able to inflict a little bit of damage. Maybe recover some of these rifles. Even finding another as well, but Poison not able to collect that AK. He's going to go down, and now Amster, very clean shot there onto Mezzy to find him. So Fnatic, at least they do some economic damage in the end.
Yeah, but it's not the best, right? I mean, you take a look at eClub Kyiv's economy, it's still pretty good. Smash is on $600-700. Amster as well in a similar region. So the rebuys, they can come out. But for Fnatic, this is now the true test. They're allowed to get guns on the board. Fnatic, actually, Alex, he'll just be on this FAMAS. So that's an interesting prospect. He's elected to get some more utility. There might be a fight on Banana, but Mezzy going to get Molotov potentially out of position. Actually, it just misses. This is quite a scary prospect because if they walk into this crossfire, it might not be long for this.
Yeah, I don't know if they're going to be ready for Mezzy here just because they think that Molotov cleared him, but Alex does go down, so now Mezzy on an island here, but he's able to find a kill on Apps, so that's everything because the Molotov prevents the trade kill. He's able to escape with his life, even doing some extra damage to Smash in the process. So a great hold there from Mezzy. He does everything to keep fnatic into this round. Now it's the 3-on-4, the player advantage towards the CTs. You can see Crims curious about Long, suspecting they might be going for a bit of a play here, and he'd be right. Has to be careful he doesn't get caught out in rotation though. He's slowly moving over. You can see the jiggle comes through. He tries to fall back. Actually manages to find one before the trade comes in. And now Poison, he's caught out. One player has S4 in his sights, just jiggling this angle, closed him down with the last couple of bullets. And fnatic, they're up to 14 now, just 2 rounds to go.
What a perfectly placed Molotov by Mezzy towards the half wall of Banana as well. He completely just isolates these players coming into top Banana, and he can take the one-on-one gunfights. Really well played. A fnatic, they do lock in this 14th round. We did say the economy, it was still there for E-Club Kyiv, so they will be able to invest once again. Fire 9, he'll just be on this Mac 10. And Poison, he'll finally be able to have an AWP in his hands. Let's see if he can put it to good use.
Yeah, going to be peeking down top mid here. Doesn't find anything though, so he falls back towards Long. Bit of Apps aggression here from the T's, just taking a bit of ground. Pepsol's going to throw some utility just to keep them at bay, but they've managed to take control towards Apps. You can see, you can't say he's actually pushing out fairly deep here. Holding a bit of a fine line. And set up this lurk smoke so that he can poke his head around it. Keep the CTs interested, but Pepsol actually responds with a smoke of his own. That's perfect. Counters Uclot Saver's play here. And at Banana, meanwhile, Mezzy just jump peeking. He's gotten full control here. He can just jump this until he gets spotted. And then he's got some, actually no util, but he does have the support of Alex all the way back at site with a couple of flashbangs that he can get set up with. You can see, got one of those in his hands at the moment. This could be critical. Going to throw the first one just to keep them guessing. And this is the second one. This is the key one. Mezzy, he's going to swing off this. They're all blinded. Finds one, but S4 able to recover. That is the bomb spotter. Now Alex actually aggresses. The bomb drops in front of the half wall. He's now holding this. Uclot Saver finds the trade though. They can collect this bomb and slowly going to move into the B side. But Poison, he's already here with the rotates. Has an opportunity but can't find the shot. Actually, that smoke, it's got a massive gap in it. Crims, he can play around this. One of the players gets through the pool, but I don't know if they're going to be ready for this. The huge gap, Crims, he exploits it, finds one. The damage is done back in favor. And you can see now it's a 3-on-2, 15 seconds left. That bomb is going to go down. Poison even going for the wall bang, isn't able to find it. And now we're into this post plant. The flash is S4. He's going to try and readjust all of these CTs. They're coming from ruins at the moment. You can see Poison posted up on the angle, holding towards New Box. He's got an ally with him, trying to see if one of these T's is going to give up anything. But at the moment, it looks like they're going to be the ones that has to go for the aggressive play. Uclot Saver taking the jewel. Crims finds S4. It's now just Uclot Saver towards New Box. Finds one. Has the read on both these players. The time, it's ticking down. There's a chance he can make this happen. Poison does find him in the end. And I think Pepsol has just enough time for the defuse.
Oh, there's a couple of scenarios there where that could be incredibly damaging for fnatic on that retake. There was a gap in that CT smoke because it actually just hit Poison on the head as he was rotating in, so it doesn't actually land perfectly clean. It allows Crims to exploit that gap. But that was very scary over towards that quad position. A really nice attempt, but nevertheless, fnatic, they do elevate themselves to map point. And E-Club Kyiv, they're just reduced to these Galils. Not too much utility either. And now for fnatic, they are 5 kills away from taking us to a decider map.
Yeah, and there's the first going the favor of Poison. Finds S4 towards Underpass. Amps is going to be looking for the trade with Poison. He's adjusted. He's aware of it. Finds the kill through the edge of the wall. Fantastic opening kills in the way of fnatic. Now they're going to be trying their luck on the B side. Mezzy gets flashed off but is able to escape. They both drop Molotovs there, so that's a little bit awkward. Using a little bit of their utility. The lurk smoke being dropped now. But Mezzy and Alex, they're aware of this play. They know that this play is here, and they're just going to play around this smoke. They're keen to take these engagements. And Alex, it looks like he might even set up a flashbang here for Mezzy. He's going to swing off it. It's perfect. It finds one, drops the bomb. The trade does come through. But now Uclot Saver and Fire 9, they have to pull off the 2v4 if they want to keep Esports Club Kyiv in this round.
It's going to be a bit difficult. Actually, the deep CT smoke will miss as well, so Crims can just stay still. Rooted over towards the CT position. Alex, that's a flash to set him up. He doesn't spot anything towards the pool position. They have to be careful not to overextend, but the flashbangs are absolutely perfect. And fnatic, they get it over the line. 16-6 on Inferno. And wow, Lucy, we are going to the decider map, which will be Ancient.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be a really exciting one here. fnatic, they looked a little bit limp on Dust 2, I'll be honest with you. It looked like this